President Cyril Ramaphosa will officially launch the country's third law enforcement authority. The Border Management Authority will be responsible for coordinating and securing all border operations. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is part of our team in Musina, that's in Limpopo, and he joins us now live. And I suppose, Ziniko, among the main questions to be asked is, how will this work?
That's exactly what we'll be finding out from the commissioner himself as we'll be speaking to him. Remember, there have been conversations about how is this going to be integrated and how difficult or how easy it is going to be to integrate all the voices that are currently occupying this space with their different functionalities. So let's bring in quickly the commissioner of the Border Management Authority, Dr Mike Masiapato. Doctor, thank you very much for your time. A very, very important day. It's been long coming. There have been a lot of questions about whether this is going to work in terms of practicality and its operation. So, from your understanding as the head of the authority itself, where does the authority find itself or locate itself legislatively, but also in practical terms when it comes to operations?
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Ziniko. Maybe just to start by indicating that indeed the Border Management Authority is coming through as the third law enforcement authority of South Africa. It is basically established by the Border Management Authority Act, but because it is a law enforcement authority, its founding constitutional provision is located in section 199, subsection 3 of the Constitution. So on that basis, we are actually to kind of join the current existing two key law enforcement authorities in the Republic, which is the Defense Force as well as the police services. So this is therefore now the third law enforcement authority, and that is why it is to be launched by the President of the Republic as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces. So in terms of the actual working area, the Border Management Authority is not going to be doing any work in the Republic, but is going to be doing work in the what we call the port of entry as well as the border law enforcement area. In this instance, the border law enforcement area will mean 10 kilometers inward from internationally recognized borders as well as the 72 ports of entry of the Republic, those being 53 on land as well as 10 being international airports, as well as 9 being seaports. So fairly, that is basically the responsibility and the area of work of the Border Management Authority. But in terms of the work, is to facilitate and manage the legitimate movement of persons in and out of the Republic, including the movement of trade.
So currently you've got the defense, you've got SAPS, you've got SARS, and to some extent other departments as well in the agricultural sector, all operating along the borders with their different functionalities. So how far has the work gone into integrating those various departments, various portfolios with different expectations?
Yeah, so what we have actually done is most of the work that we have done in the past financial year was to do the integration of those various functionalities from those individual government departments into the Border Management Authority. So effectively what we have done is we have taken over the immigration functions at the port that used to be done by the Department of Home Affairs. We have taken over agriculture work at the port that used to be done by the Department of Agriculture, same with environmental and same with health. So practically, those departments are no longer operating at the port itself. It is now a Border Management Authority. It is therefore operating as a law enforcement authority under a single command and control, being responsible for the function as I've described it. So that is the essence. However, in as much as we have done the integration already, we have started working as an integrated Border Management Authority from the 1st of April this year. So on that basis, the integration has already happened. So as we speak, the Border Management Authority is implementing the immigration laws, environmental laws, health laws, as well as agricultural laws. However, when it comes to access control, that responsibility is also the responsibility of the Border Management Authority. But currently, because of capacity issues, we are still doing that work together with members of the SAPS. In terms of the SANDF, we interface the work with them in terms of the vulnerable segments on the borderline. In terms of SARS, we coexist with them in the port environment. We are responsible for trade facilitation. They are responsible for customs-related matters.
Well said, Commissioner. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. That's the Commissioner of the Border Management Authority there, giving us a sense of how everything is going to be integrated. So we'll be speaking to the Minister as well later on, so that he can give us a sense of, when it comes to policy development, where does this take the law enforcement agencies with their different responsibilities. So that's it for now. Ayanda, back to you.
It's a very important story indeed, especially when we consider the effects of just how porous our borders are. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba live to us there from Musina in Limpopo. Thanks very much indeed.